Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex from Fitment Industries, and I am here with a new face and an old face, both figuratively and physically. I have here, what's your name?
Charlie.
And you do what?
Customer service for Fitment Industries, custom offsets.
Okay, and Charlie, what do you own?
Bag 2008 Mini Cooper.
So we have kind of like a stance edition. We are looking at some stance boy cars, like some car show stuff, like Supreme, Yeezys. So then we were with Banker, who is, of course, you are a trendy, you love the
Yeah, I wear Yeezys and expensive jeans.
I like the holes.
Supreme t-shirts.
It looks good. So this is gonna be a very different episode. You guys let us know if you like it or not, but what you have to do if you wanna be a part of this, all you have to do is add your car to our gallery at fitmentindustries.com/add. And then all you need to do is once you get your car added, send that link to us at shop@fitmentindustries.com with the subject line, review my ride. And if you say, please, we might actually just do yours earlier versus everybody else. So let's get right into it. You ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Always.
Let's go into it with, first off, we are taking a look at a 2002 Acura RSX. BBS RS's 18x10s, 0 offset, 18x11 -6 in the rear on some Federal SS 595 215s. D2 racing air suspension, and it's squatting in the back. And his license plate is single. So this is this is Glockstein's Acura RSX. I'm gonna let you take it away. Charlie, you started off.
All right, so I enjoy the car. I've seen it in person multiple times. I never saw it in this color. I'm a big fan of his older setup versus this setup. I will always love the car, but there is some stuff that I wasn't a fan of. I love the wrap. I don't know who did it, but the thing that bothers me is on this particular car, if you look closely on the wrap, on both rear quarters, the wrap is peeling. It's starting to peel up, same with the front, just a hair. And I think that's one of the only things that really bothers me about this car. Besides the license plate, I mean, the car speaks for it.
You just said you haven't seen it in this color. How do you know this wrap is peeling?
Because you can see it in the picture.
You sure that's the wrap peeling and it's not from his bumper falling off because he's really low to the ground?
Okay, Banker, what do you think about it?
I was a big fan of Acura RSXs back in 2002.
So was everybody else.
Exactly.
It was a popular car.
Right. I mean, I haven't seen one lately that was A, rusted out, or B, with a giant body kit on it.
Isn't that unfortunate?
It's not my style. I like the wrap.
Yeah. The wrap's a good color, and I like, you know, the only thing I never like, I'm not a huge fan of when people upsize the faces onto 18s. Yep. That's just not a look for me. Yeah. I've never been a big fan of that, but that's an iconic BBS thing. I know a lot of people in the Euro scene do it. They will do that from like 15 to 18. Car. That's the thing though, and that's why I'm not super digging it, but what I will say is I do like the fitment. He's on air, so you can do the fender to lip in the rear. I would say though that it's almost contradicting that you have a wheel that you upsize from like a 16 to an 18 or 15 to an 18 on air, still needing that much of excessive camber in the rear. So I know it wasn't to make it fit, it was for the looks completely. So that's, you know, you can take it, you can leave it how you want. I think it's a little bit too much in the back, but I do like the overall setup. It looks like he's got it on lock. I always like to see paint over wrap, but that's just me. So let's rate it on 3. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 6.
7.5.
Hey, you know, I think me and him we're gonna have a Busch Light after this, and you go over and you can.
I'm gonna have a Red Bull vodka.
Yeah, I bet you will. Next up, we have a 1994 Acura Integra on some 15x7s, plus 35s, Bridgestone Potenza RZ71Rs, 205 50s. Ground control coilovers. This is our boy Marin DB8s, and he does not own a DB8. He owns.
He wishes he had a DB8.
Unless that's some. It might be a surname for that model.
You know, it's probably some sort of
connection. Yeah. See, now we're gonna sound like idiots. There's gonna be somebody in the comments like, no. That is a DB8 is a variant of some sub-control arm on that generation. You guys know nothing. Take it away. You start. Ooh.
It's a 4-door Integra.
Yeah, it's a 4-door Teggy.
I love the attention to detail.
Yeah?
I thought this was Stance Edition.
Yeah, that is weird. I thought it was too, so I didn't even know that this car was in here. I never know what cars are in here. I do enjoy, here's what I do like. TE37s, They are. But then it's a meaty setup. Like he's not playing around with
it's not a stance setup, it's a
205/50. That's
we
beefy.
We didn't scroll down to see what supporting mods he's got.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So he's got Type R rear wing, Euro covers, visors, so lots of looks stuff. So he does have an H2B, H22A high compression, port and polish intake. And then he's got some shaft delay springs, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, it's on E85 though. That's fun. LSD.
B series trans.
So he's got some motor work done to it, which is super cool. I like that it's a very different look, and I love that it's a 4-door, and I love that they're Volks. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of, and it's probably just to keep that old school styling, the clear tails. I prefer
That's fair.
They're very like
red.
the original Euro.
That's what I'm saying. It's just not, I just can't get past it.
Yeah,
I would have preferred
that's
just
fair.
the red taillights. But you have to remember, if it was all red, it might
car
have
would be
been,
red.
the whole thing would be red. So I see what he's trying to do. I think it looks good. I actually dig it. I don't think it's a bad car. What do you think? What do you think?
So I've seen this car at a lot of shows. Obviously, he's one of my guys, and we do a lot of shows together. I do love the car. His engine bay, I don't know if they showed the pictures or not yet.
My guys. Well, my guys said that we like it more.
Well, my guys like it more.
Yeah, okay, all right, whatever.
No, the engine bay on this thing is absolutely spotless. You could eat off the valve cover. I mean, it's so well done. He's taken his time with everything. This is one of those cars that he just took his time with the entire process. Yeah. I mean, I know Alex doesn't like the clear tails, but that's a rare tail light.
Yeah,
for this car.
I bet it
they're
is.
very, very hard to find. And I like that it's still a stance car, but yet it's got the meaty track fitment. It's on E85. It's got a fully done motor. I mean, he's done just about everything to this thing that he enjoys, and
I respect it.
I love the car.
Cool, let's rate it on 3. Ready, 1, 2, 3,
9.
7. Did you say 9?
I said 7. He said 9.
I said
said 9?
I said 9.
As a guy that doesn't have, we'll get into it. Moving forward, are we ready?
Yep.
Next car, 2013 Scion FRS on some CCW 01s, fronts 8, 9.5, negative 20, 18 by 11.5, negative 14. Banker is thinking about all the words he's gonna say. Bridgestone Potenza 245 fronts with some 295/35 rears on airlift.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
And we are looking at Connor LOLs. Air Lift Performance 3H, Rocket Bunny and Turbo are his details. No rubbing or scraping. 3 photos to go off of. Let's talk about it. Banker.
Well,
Short and sweet, start it off.
it's an FRS, so of course it's wide-bodied.
Well-
because who doesn't wide-body that car? It's a very overdone car. It's kind of the same as every other FRS out there. I like that he's not super tilty. He's got some meat on there.
Yeah.
The wheels are nice. They're not like those really weird-looking things that Charlie has on his car that
That's fair.
they kind of like to do on these things. I like that he's got some supporting engine work.
Yeah.
So
I
the
dig-
front bumper is actually really
Yeah, I think that so usually people will go, in my eyes, they get the FRS or the BRZ, they wide body, Rocket Bunny, whatever it is, and then they go all the way that way.
Oh, they go
with
way over the top.
all of the aero, the splitters, the fusers, the cutters, the everything. Their hood is meant for downforce, their roof is meant for downforce. Everything has metal angles on it, and it's all angry all the time. And so, I'm not an overly huge fan of it when it gets excessive, but his isn't, I think, that excessive, and I think that's why I like it a lot more than most Rocket Bunny kits.
The way he has it done, I feel like this is one you could go through the drive-through at McDonald's and convince the girl at the window that it's like a Ferrari.
I do dig that it's not too crazy on the front, not too crazy on the rear, but it's a little bit aggressive. like I said, I like the front bumper. The wheels are nice. CCW, you can never go wrong with CCWs. But yeah, I mean, in terms of anything that I would do different, I guess I don't know if I would do anything different. I just, the platform, I guess, is, I would say saturated. So I don't know what you would do to make it unique, but at the same time, I like that it's not excessive. So it's do something different, but don't do something different. So my advice is completely irrelevant. I think it's a car that, I think in terms of it being done in the way that I would do it I think it's pretty close.
That's fair.
What do you think?
I like it. It's simple yet aggressive enough to where it'll catch your head, but it's not gonna make you go take a look at it. I love the car. I mean, though.
Sure.
I think the only thing I'd really change it is I'd probably change the color.
What would you change it to?
Honestly, purple. Definitely purple.
That's the joke. All right, moving forward, we're gonna rate it on 3. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. 7. That was good.
We were 3 for 3.
Yeah, I think.
Did we just both say 7?
Yeah, we all said 7. I think that was good.
Wow.
Moving forward, we have something that's way off in left field, a 2017 Acura NSX BC forged HTA 218s, 20x9 fronts, 20x12 rears, which is quite the staggered setup. And those are all-wheel drive. So that means the variance is pretty excessive. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, so the man likes tires. I'm good with it. 255/30 fronts, 325/25 rears. And we are looking at Peach Wang, is that right?
Yes, yes.
Peach Wangs, 79s, 2007 Acura, all-wheel drive. And his license plate is C, bro. That's a cool plate, I dig it. 10mm spacers fronts, 10mm spacers rear. His details says lots, which means nothing because I don't know what to do with that information.
That's fair.
Charlie, take it away.
For being a new car, it doesn't look like there's a ton to it. I see a wing, maybe a little bit of aero. Those wheels though, I absolutely adore those wheels.
The twist spoke style.
They're so aggressive. Even a non-wide offset in that wheel just looks crazy aggressive. And I think it really fits the flow and body style of the car well.
It is an
and the
angry
wing kind of
car.
brings it all together.
It is an angry car.
It's very
Banker?
Very cool.
Unpopular opinion, I hate NSXs. I think that anybody who considers them a supercar is an idiot and doesn't actually know anything about cars.
I have a question for you.
It is a Honda Civic with a body kit.
Do you think this is a supercar? This is a 964 turbo.
That is not a supercar. That is Euro muscle.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
That's really mean. I'm just gonna go put this down next to my feet, where Banker probably thinks it belongs.
I love.
Yep. It's all right. Just move forward. All right.
I said Euro muscle. That being said, even though it is a car that I greatly dislike, I like what he has done with it. I like the wheels a lot. I like the fitment. Obviously, he's on air.
Yeah.
Lift air apparently.
Yeah, they actually come factory on like
Yeah,
an
it's
air
OEM
cup.
plus iLift, so
Yep.
he must have.
Okay.
So it's like an air cup.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
an assisted.
Yeah, it just
Gotcha.
lifted. It's like the Lambo.
Yep.
Okay. It
Yeah.
looks like an aggressive supercar that's not a supercar.
Wow. So I like the NSX body styles. I think they did a great job with them. I don't see many of them modified. I dig the wing. I think it helps pull the rear end like together with such an angry front end because it's so angry. I always like to see, I don't know, like I dig the color for what it is because it is that, like it's a good color. It's not a bad color at all, but I definitely like obsidian pearls. I like dark, deep colors on a lot of like that higher end exotic style stuff. So, you know, I always like to see a lot of deep color, and in the pictures I can't tell if it's very deep. It almost looks satin, so I'm not a huge fan of satin. I'm usually more of a fan of like gloss paint.
Same.
So like obsidian,
satin.
pearl, like grays, you know, stuff like that has a lot of depth. Would be cool to see. Love the color of the wheels. BC Forged, they always have such killer wheels too, because we even have a set in the showroom that we love. So I dig it though. I don't think it's that bad. I would be really sad if I bought the car new though, because the depreciation I don't think is going to be friendly in like 3 years. Let's rate it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 7.5. I rate it better than the FRS only because I think I like the overall aesthetic of it more and the body style I align with more. But I know that the other one has more work. I can't do it.
In my head, I was going like 7.5, but then I remembered most of this bodywork is stock.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So, I
That's
mean, yeah, it's
true,
aggressive,
too.
but it's still a stock aggressive.
Yeah, because you have to look at it from how much did he do to the car,
Exactly.
which is really hard to do, and it's no slam at the guy. It's just it's
It's an NSX.
tough.
What do you
They come angry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, these do not come angry. You have to make them angry.
you have to make them angry.
You have to make them angry. Last car is a 2005 Lexus IS 300, 18x9 plus 25s on some Nitto Neogen 215/35s. This is our boy Flowers, isn't it?
This is
I
definitely
bought a
awesome.
car from this man.
This poor soul. I will let Charlie go first.
So this is my roommate.
Oh boy.
You know what that means.
I give him a
Roommate.
ton of hell for this because it's always, I mean, we've always butted heads with everything on this car, whether it's wheels, whether it's hood, whether it's just about anything. And all in all, I came into this saying I was gonna roast him, but I do like the car.
Okay.
The only thing I don't like is when he airs out without a splitter on, he still sits about 4 inches off the ground. That's about the only thing I don't like. And then
What about the fact that he can't keep a splitter on the car?
yeah, he's ripped off a splitter like 3 times, and it's not from hitting anything. It's just they
poor
just
installation?
don't want to be there.
Yeah, that's fair. What do you think, Banker?
You know, for being an IS, it's a very nice car. He's done it well. I've told him that in person. It's a clean build. I hate the wheels on anything but this car.
Okay.
Very true.
I think they look amazing with what he has done to this car. I wish he had a picture of his trunk setup because
you don't have a trunk setup. This is where I will get involved.
You should really get someone.
So I know for a fact that this car is sitting on air suspension with compressors strapped to some 2x4s in the trunk. So I cannot say that I appreciate the setup because I know that it's flopping around back there. It's just slipping and sliding like your first prom night. It's just not good. It's just not good. I'll tell you what I do like. I like that the setup is looking pretty strong. The fitment is decent. I think it pokes just a hair a little bit. It looks like I would probably
It's very close.
dial that in a little bit. It is a little funky because the back is more aggressive than the front.
100%.
So I'm not sure how you would tie that in, but I dig it. I don't think it's terrible. I'm just kind of mad that he doesn't have a proper setup in the trunk. Let's rate it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
6.
4. I had to. I'm sorry. I love Austin. I just can't get over the see, I don't like, okay.
It's the trunk setup.
It's the goddamn trunk setup, man. Like, it's the one thing that, like, you are buying it and you are not installing it correctly, and I know this, and you still are trying to get me to rate it. I won't do it. I won't rate it above a 5. Can't do it.
Okay,
you get a 4.
Let's talk about this.
You get a firm 4.
If it had a better trunk setup, what would you rate it?
6. I rated it a 6. I think it's good. I would actually rate it a 5. I would rate it a 5. I would like to see that back end kind of get tightened up a little bit.
Agreed.
But that's just.
And
I'm just a guy.
You know, this is gonna go up, and he's gonna message me. He's gonna be like, "I've been asking you to build me a trunk set for the last 6 months."
Absolutely, come into Fitment Industries and actually get it built, Austin. So that is our 5 cars. I think the ratings were actually pretty good. If you guys disagree, rate them in the comments below. And if you want to add your car to the gallery so that you can be in the next episode, all you have to do is add your car at fitmentindustries.com/add, which we'll put right here. And then when you get the finished link, you actually can just send your URL to us. It's not going to work for you. You're going to send your URL to us at shop@fitmentindustries.com with the subject line, "Review my ride." Don't forget to subscribe. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries.
I'm Banker from Sometimes Fitment Industries.
I'm Baker from Charlie's
Industries, Charlie's Angels, and we will see you later.
Peace.
Did I just say I'm Banker from Charlie's?
Yeah.